Supers Live. It's time to go feature racing here at Oswego Speedway. It's night number 1 of the 11th annual Mr. Online Supermodified. And we've got some fast race cars in here, some fast Supers heroes, as we like to call them. Here's how we're going to line them up for the 50-lap Wings Supermodified feature. Pick your favorite, cheer him on as you're watching live on Twitch and supers.net. On the pole from Carrollton, Ohio, looking for his 4th Mr. Online Supermodified title, his 3rd in a row. He's on his way after a heat race win, and he's got a good starting position tonight. And the icing's on top. CPR Motorsports, number 41. It's Keith. Put one on you, Powell. Powell in the 41 on the pole. Outside row number 1. Picking up the win in his heat race from New Haven, New York. In the Hahn Welding Supply, Disturbed Motorsports X. The X-Man, Chad Phelps. Phelps starting in 2nd position. Inside row number 2 and 3rd starting position. From Goshen, Indiana, in the RW Woodworking, number 25, it's Bob Gangwer. And then next to him from Stoneham, Massachusetts, sponsored by Star Speedway, Nelson Hot Rodriguez. Rodriguez starts 4th. Inside of row number 3 from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, in the double nickel, CPR Motorsports Exide Battery Machine, it's Steady Steve Callahan. In 6th starting position, driving the Walker's Cleaner and Tuxedo Rental, number 38, also sponsored by Coors Light, part of the Disturbed Motorsports team, the Cobra, Kyle Clark. Clark in the 38 starts 6th. Moving now to the 4th row. It is a fast one. On the inside from Mexico, New York, driving the number 61 Disturbed Motorsports ride, it's D-Rock, Derek Backus. Backus in the 61. Next to him, a 2-time Mr. Online Supermodified from Pulaski, New York. Driving the first to finish race service, number 35, Rocket Rob Warren, and making repairs after a wild and crazy heat race crash down the front stretch wall. Made him a little bit dizzy. Said he took a couple sips of whiskey and he's good to go. And the Docker Titanium Roadster, sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang, your elder statesman of supers, Carl Banzai Becker. Becker rounds out the starting field here tonight at Oswego Speedway for night number 1 of the Mr. Online Supermodified. Powell and Phelps on the pole. Gangwer and Rodriguez in row 2. A couple of black cars, blue and black. Very colorful front row tonight. Orange, number 41 of Powell, and the white and orange and silver X machine of Chad Phelps. Row number 3, a lot of black and blue, or black and silver and blue. 55, Steve Callahan. 38, Kyle Clark on the outside of row 3. In the inside of row number 4, it's the wild-looking number 61, Derek Backus, and next to him, Rob Warren, the 35, rounding out the field. The number 42 of Becker. Here they come off of turn number 4. Who's going to win it at the start? Wow, what a great start. Green flag. Side by side, Nerf bar to Nerf bar, wheel to wheel. Through turn 1 they go. Rodriguez to the outside. Look at him go down the front stretch. Takes over 2nd place from Phelps. Powell's not getting away from this one as Rodriguez gets into the inside hub rail a little bit. That allows Phelps to pull up close. Phelps almost goes around on the front stretch. Gangler goes to the outside to avoid him. Callahan's right there ready to pounce down low. Callahan working down low for third position on Gangler. Rodriguez trying to reel in the 41 of Powell. And Warren ends up going by. 4 through 7, you can throw a blanket over him. There goes Backus down low underneath Gangler. Oh, Backus all kinds of sideways down the front chute. Kyle Rodriguez Phelps up front, lap number 9 in the books. Warren trying to work his way up to Phelps. Rodriguez feeling racy tonight. Hot Rod Rodriguez in second, looking to take over the lead from Keith Powell. And Warren and Phelps go to battle for second or third position. Top 3 nose to tail. Oh, Phelps a little bit sideways. Rob Warren setting sail after the top 2. Now here comes Backus. Backus looks low underneath his teammate. Rob Warren looking low underneath Rodriguez. On the front stretch between teammates. It's Phelps and Backus on the front stretch. Didn't see exactly what happened, but those two got together somehow. It's like both drivers got loose at the same time on lap 14. Steve Callahan also ends up getting collected. looks like guys make a pit stop. And race director's getting the lineup ready to go. Looks like things are set now as all three of the cars involved went to the pits. Supermodified's in real life not normally making pit stops, but as everybody gets things sorted out here, those guys able to make a stop. And a white flag's out. They'll be going green next time by the stripe. Now, watch the top three on this restart. Powell, Rodriguez, Warren, your top three. Here they come, winding them up off of turn 4, green flag. And Powell gets a good start. Rodriguez as well. But look at Rob Warren working down low, trying to take the undercut off of turn number 2. Warren thinks about it down low as Rodriguez works high. Nelson Rodriguez has a good race going tonight. Kyle Clark a little sideways off of turn 2 that lap. There goes Rob Warren working to the bottom side. This is helping out Keith Powell. As second and third doing battle. Kyle Clark right there as well. Rodriguez. Now he looks to the low side. Still not to the halfway point. There's some good racing going on up front. Nose to tail off of turn 2. Warren looks to the bottom. He doesn't shove it in. Working all over the rear end of Rodriguez. Rocket Rob Warren. Powell unable to pull away from this pack that's battling behind him. But there goes Rodriguez low. Looks like Rodriguez is starting to get a little bit impatient as he knows the pressure's on from behind. As we hit the halfway point here tonight in this 50-lapper. Oh, look at this. Warren muscles his way into second place. Shazam! Rocket Rob Warren into second. Rodriguez slides way high. Clark's going to try to take advantage. He's not close enough, though. And a bit of a jumble down in turn 1. Warren looks to the bottom. Powell protects his spot. And now, Gangler back in the fray, as well as Callahan. Rodriguez loose in turn 2. Somehow he saves it. Looks like he got into the back of Rob Warren. Rodriguez sliding high now. He's going to try to stay up there and hold off Kyle Clark. They race down the front stretch side by side. Good racing for third, but look at the battle up front as well. Warren going for the lead into turn number 3. Hits the brakes and does a little bit of a slide. Powell able to hold him off that time. Oh, Warren to the inside of Powell in turn 3. With 10 laps to go, Rob Warren's going to take the lead. And the leaders are going to encounter lap traffic. Keep your eyes on the battle for second now as Kyle Clark's car seems to have come in with 10 to go. Clark on the move, looking to get into second place. Leaders coming up to lap Carl Becker. Warren goes by easily, but watch the battle for second. And they go by as well. Rodriguez and Gang were by. Here comes Clark down low in turn 4. Clark battling Powell for second. Gangwer battling Rodriguez for fourth. Callahan looking to get into the top 5. Warren has checked out up front. 15 to go. Rodriguez now pulls to the rear nerve bar of Clark. Backus working on Callahan meanwhile. A little further back in the pack. Clark looks low into turn 3. Rodriguez slides high. Gangwer dives down to the bottom. Can't get the job done. Rodriguez holds him off. Warren out to a 4-second lead, but the battle's really behind him. Paul gets a little loose off of 4 and down the backstretch, 2, and down the backstretch. Clark tries to go by, but he can't get the job done. He hits the hub rail. Now here comes Rodriguez back. 5 laps to go, and this thing may be over out front, but the battle is on for second through about 7th position. Clark searching desperately for somewhere around the 41. Oh, and Clark gets into the back end of the 41. Rodriguez gets into the back end of the 38. White flag's out. White flag's out. Checkered flag for Rocket Rob Warren. Watch the battle for second. Right down to the wire. Here they come. Beating and banging. It's going to be Powell, Clark, Rodriguez. What a race. Top 3 go to the front stretch. Everybody else goes to the pits. That race was anything but over for 2nd through 7th or 8th place. What a run for those guys tonight. Fans, don't go anywhere. We're going to have post-race coming at you right after the break. You're enjoying SUPRS Live on Twitch and SUPRS.com.